Really pleased to say we've had a record year, turnover up 18% to £4.3 billion, adjusted profit before tax up 7% to £77.1 million, and all of that gave us the confidence to increase our final dividend by 15%, taking the full year increase to 17%, so absolutely delighted with the performance in 2016. Operationally, we had a great year. I mean, one of the things I measure in terms of operational improvement is the like-for-like growth in gross profits, and I'm delighted to say that across every single part of the business, we saw like-for-like growth on GP, so delighted with that. But it was also a transformational year in many other ways. The biggest deals the company's ever done, starting, of course, with the sale of our parts division in Summered for £126 million. But we quickly put that money to good use, spent just under £87 million on strengthening our relationship with Mercedes-Benz, now the biggest Mercedes-Benz retailer in the UK, and for the first time getting into the BMW and Mini franchise. And all of that's left us £40 million of firepower to continue to grow the business. So yeah, pretty good year overall from an operational point of view. Well, the company's committed to growth, both organically and through acquisition. If I'm thinking about organic growth, it's really two things. First is delivering the highest levels of customer experience in the car retail sector, and that's really founded on people, technology and brand. And the other part is what I call the day job. It's measuring the KPIs every day and driving operational excellence every single day, every single month. And as far as acquisitions are concerned, it's about having the right brands and the right locations. It absolutely informs what we want to buy, what we want to sell, and what we don't want to buy, and we're very clear about that. So we've got a focus on both. So it's about our three pillars of people, technology and brand. So if I start with people, it's all about bringing the right people into the business in the first place, making us an attractive employer. And secondly, developing those people, getting the best out of them, inspiring them, motivating them, and ultimately retaining them so that they're here with us for the long run and develop those deep customer relationships. As far as technology is concerned, the second pillar, that's all about making it a seamless multi-channel experience for our customers where they find it easy to do business with us. And of course, from the perspective of our frontline colleagues, it's giving them the tools and the technology to serve those customers. And finally, as far as brand's concerned, it's about making our brand relevant to the various audiences out there. So clearly consumers themselves, but equally we're in the employment market as well, making that brand relevant out there, making our brand relevant with the car manufacturers, and finally with the investment community. So our brand faces off to a number of different audiences. So it's those three pillars working together. That's what underpins it all. Well, the outlook for this company is always focused on growth, and that growth is going to be driven by organic growth and growth by acquisition. Now, thinking about organic growth, a lot of people only really assess the health of our business in terms of new cars, and of course that can move up and down slightly depending on the economic backdrop at the time. I firmly believe that the long-term trend for new car sales is one of growth based on population growth and GDP. But perhaps the most important thing to emphasise is that almost 2/3 of our profits come from the sale of used cars and after sales, and we're in a really, really strong place as far as that's concerned. So I'm very confident about the organic outlook. As far as acquisitions are concerned, we've got clear strategy about what we want to buy. I'm very confident there'll be lots of opportunities to come along, and our balance sheet's in great shape to take advantage of them. So both organically and through acquisition, I'm very optimistic about the future.